Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen,
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
and it's a snowy Monday here in Boston. We're coming to you after a wonderful weekend and a huge Pats win. So we hope everyone's having a great start to their week. How was your weekend, Britt?
It was good. I mean, I am fully snowed in right now. I feel like yesterday we did basically nothing. Connor forced me to go outside with him in the snow for probably a good 30 minutes, which meant like I stood in the driveway while he played in the snow. But otherwise, I've been stuck in the house. So my step count, shambles.
Shambles. My Fitbit right now is dead, and I am actually actively choosing not to charge it because I want to blame the fact that I'm not going to have like any steps on
Smart.
on the fact that it's just dead, not the fact that I've been horizontal for the majority of the past 24 hours.
Yeah, I do that sneaky shit too. It's
Yeah.
smart.
I was shocked. So we'll talk about it. Patriots had their AFC championship game yesterday. And I mean, obviously, that's a really fun day to go out, go to the bars, but I kind of thought everyone would be hunkered down. No, I saw so many videos of people out at bars.
Really?
Yes. I don't know. Is that a sign that we're old? Because we're absolutely not. We got to stay put.
Or I don't know, maybe it's just people that don't have to drive anywhere. Like if you could just walk
Oh, yeah, that's
to
a
a
good point.
bar,
That's a good point.
maybe.
Yeah. But that game had me on the edge of my seat the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. I feel like the Pats got a little bit lucky with the weather.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think the fact that we were up 3 points and at that point it was just basically zero visibility, no, both sides of
The game was like over.
it was
Yeah,
over. Offense couldn't do anything. It looked insane. It was
it looked
crazy.
terrible. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like once the like conditions got so bad, I was like, this game's over. There's not gonna be like any more points. They're just gonna be doing the best they can to throw and catch the ball and run and whatever. And that's what happened. But worked out for us. A win's a
Yeah.
win.
A win's a win. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it was all luck. I think that we
No.
just did a better job of not making any mistakes. We never threw it. I don't think we threw it once in the fourth quarter. Obviously, Denver had that terrible throw that was an interception that basically finished the game for us, but we didn't do that.
Drake May was scrambling all over the place.
Yeah. So exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Can you believe we're here again?
I mean, yeah, literally listen to our first NFL episode with Kyle. We were like, oh, the Pats are gonna stink. Like if we make it to the playoffs, that will be like a win. And here we are going to the Super Bowl.
I mean, I get why everyone hates us. I really do. I get it.
Oh, the Bills fans are furious
The
right
Bills
now.
fans
Furious.
furious.
They can't even sleep at night. They're so mad. And I love it.
And then I was someone was saying, I was on TikTok, they were literally since 2011, in every AFC championship game, it's either been the Patriots or the Chiefs. NFL fans all over were so excited to finally have an AFC championship game that didn't have the Chiefs because they've obviously been the ones that have been on the hot streak the last 5 years. And it's right when we get rid of them, in comes the Patriots.
Pats are back. Amazing.
Yeah.
So they're headed for Santa Clara, right?
Santa Clara.
San Fran area.
Yeah. They're taking on
Probably
the
a dome.
Seahawks. I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea.
Well, Seahawks get a little bit of an advantage there in terms of the travel, but I mean, they have 2 weeks off, which I hate. I hate how they make 2 weeks between the Super Bowl. I just have to put that out there.
No, I totally agree. Yeah. Other than that, just so pumped up that the Pats are back, baby. And Mike Vrabel, if that man does not get Coach of the Year, it's an injustice.
Yeah, so true. I love him. His speech was so good.
His speech. Oh, at the end.
Yeah, like when they accepted the trophy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't want to be a sports fan for any other city. Boston is blessed.
Yeah, I mean, we're one of the few people our age that have seen all four sports teams win championships.
Blessed. I also, this weekend, in addition to the snow and the Patriots win, I have finally bit the bullet and started watching the much talked about television show, which I know you've seen an episode of, Heated Rivalry on HBO.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I want to hear your thoughts because I watched like one episode and I was like, I don't get it.
Okay, it gets better. So I'm not completely finished with it yet, but I have watched like 5 episodes already. And yeah, within, 12 hours. I can understand why the appeal of it. These two hyper masculine men in a very,
Yeah.
very masculine sport. Do you think hockey is like objectively the most masculine sport out there?
No, I think football.
You think football? Okay. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's between those two though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Simply because there's no female football. Like there's women's hockey.
oh, that's a great point. You know what I was kind of thinking? It was because like there's more fighting in hockey. Like it's like really physical.
Yeah, that's true. Checking and stuff.
Yeah. And they're just always like wailing on each other. And I feel like the refs like don't even care when they get in a fight. Like no one cares.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can understand the premise. Basically, it's like two rival NHL players and they get drafted together and it kind of shows you their relationship over their careers. And like I think the first 2 episodes, like it's just like a lot of like just sex, which I never really love when there's just sex scenes purely just for the raunchiness of it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what this says about me. I fast forward a lot of stuff in TV, like anything violent, anytime someone gives birth, I'm fast forwarding that. Anything like sad or cringy, I don't know. I'm a fast forwarder, and I was fast forwarding straight through those sex scenes. I mean, I usually, unless it's like a really good one, I usually will fast forward a little bit of it.
Yeah. On the flip side, like I can understand that this is like, I mean, I feel like there's been a lot more gay representation on television in the last like maybe 10
Oh, it
years.
has nothing to do with it being two gay guys. It's just if it was a man and a woman, I fast forward too.
No. Oh, yeah. No, I know you do. No, I know.
Belly and Conrad, yeah, sorry.
Brittany, I will never understand that.
I just had I was peak hatred of Belly this season. I couldn't get over it.
Oh my God. That episode like literally made the series for me. Okay, anyway, tangent. But yeah, so I kind of was like, I don't know. But then get to episode 3. Episode 3 features another couple as the main protagonist, and it's their storyline. And it's just so much more my speed. It's like you see them actually like falling in love and like
Oh, okay.
yes, and like flirting, and there's like nervous flirting, and the guy is so hot. He is so hot.
Yeah.
And like they definitely have some sex scenes too, but it's just like I think what I liked more about it was that there's more of like a buildup. I care about the couple and I want them to be together.
So this is a new couple?
Yes, but well, you are introduced to one of the players in this new couple is a hockey player, and you do see him like very shortly in the first 2 episodes. So, like you are introduced to him,
Hmm.
and his storyline does come back around. It's like there's a reason that they have this kind of one-off episode featuring him and his boyfriend. But it's just so sweet, and like I was literally giddy. I loved them so much. I loved them so much. And then after that, it got better because like the original couple that we focus on, you kind of see them fall like more in love and like actually like the romantic part of their storyline, not just like the physical, like sleeping together part. So
That
I,
makes more sense.
yeah, I guess my like overall takeaway is started off not super, like I wasn't super into episode 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm in.
Like episode one, okay, I'm glad that you didn't like it either because I was like, it felt like it was like soft porn. Like there wasn't even any dialogue or like talk really. Like they met each other and they stared at each other and like apparently had some sexual chemistry. And then it'd be like 6 months later at like the All-Star game, same thing, staring at each other with like sexual tension. And then that just kept happening. It'd be like 6 months later, 6 months later, and then like they would hook up, and then but there was like not even any talking or like character building. I was like, I'm kind of confused about this, but that makes more sense.
I'm totally with you. It does honestly it gave me like a new kind of appreciation for how difficult it must be to be closeted in professional
Yeah,
sports.
yeah,
That must have been
yeah.
so hard. And because it's set too, it starts in 2008 and we were in high school then. And we talked about this
Oh,
on other episodes. Like things were not as open as they are now, like even in
yeah,
media representation.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
So I don't know. I would give it like a B.
Okay, yeah. I like the name. I like the title, and it seems like hockey, like smutty stuff, is blowing up. There's a bunch of like books about like hockey now too. I don't know what it is.
Who knew?
Yeah. But yeah, should we jump into our other TV news?
Let's do it. Our first story is one of our faves from Dancing with the Stars, our girl Alix Earle. Alix Earle has announced that she has a new Netflix series. It's going to premiere sometime in 2026. It's from the creators of the Kardashian show on Hulu. So
Mm.
that's, maybe a little glimpse into the type of reality show we're going to get. She said, quote, I share a lot of my life on social media, and many people think that they know everything there is to know about me and my family. But honestly, there's still so much more. At its core, the show is about our fun loving, sometimes chaotic modern family and how we always show up for each other through it all. It's going to star some of her friends, also her sister, who is also an influencer. I believe her name's Ashton. I mean, I like Alix. I think she's like built for TV. So I'm going to tune in for this.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I'm into Alix after her Dancing with the Stars expose or whatever you want to call it. It's on Netflix, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not generally a reality star person who just watches like random families on TV. Uh, but yeah, there is something about Alix Earle that it's like hard to put your finger on of like why she's not even interesting, but just like likable.
Maybe that's what it is, though, is that this girl was legit just a college student.
Yeah.
Like she was truly just doing get readies with me, recapping her nights. She is someone who genuinely has fun everywhere she goes. So people, I think, just gravitate towards that and like are just curious about her. Obviously, she's gorgeous, but maybe it's just the true, like, started from the bottom, now we're here story of this girl who is a legit nobody and is now, dating Tom Brady. Like,
Yeah.
I think she's being really smart about everything she's doing. Doing the Dancing with the Stars, getting that exposure to just like mainstream America. Now doing the
hmm
Netflix series. Netflix has not done. Do you know any other like Netflix reality show that's kind of like this?
No, I mean there's like Selling Sunset, but that's not just like about a family.
Right. I feel like the platform that has kind of like the hold on this type of thing, because they have Kardashians, they have Love Thy Nader, is Hulu.
Agree. Oh, so yeah, this is probably Netflix's play coming at Hulu.
And honestly, what a person to start with.
Yeah, seriously. I also have to say though, like what is it? Her sister Ashton, the one who's also an influencer.
Hmm.
I feel like does it count if you are an influencer whose like sibling acquired a mass following but and was like already an influencer? Like obviously, like all Alix had to do was be like follow my sister, and then she became an influencer. I feel like that's not as legit.
It's not as legit, but she's not as big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And at the same time, I'm kind of all about like, if I'm going to be famous, like, and if you wanted to be famous, let's prop each other up,
Yeah,
let's get the
yeah.
crew.
No,
So
100%. But they're like, oh, it also features this other influencer. I'm like, okay, she's famous for being Alix Earle's sister. So it's those two, and then they have like younger siblings too, right? Looking up their
yeah,
family.
they do. I think they have like maybe two or three younger siblings. And then it says also like in the article that they're going to feature her friends. I know some of her friends that were in her like
Mm,
Miami cruise, similar type of deal. Like I think her roommate's name was Kristen or something. She's in a lot of her stuff. I could see her being featured, but that kind of like reads to me like a Malika with Khloe Kardashian, like a
yeah,
recurring
yeah,
player on the show.
yeah.
I'm just curious about when they started filming this thing because there has been a lot that's like come out about her within the last like few months. Obviously, she broke up with Braxton. That was a big deal. This month, she said her mom was diagnosed with breast cancer during her Dancing with the Stars run.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was on Dancing with the Stars. So, like, and then obviously the Tom Brady of it all. So, there's a lot of content that if we could get the behind the scenes, like, I would be very curious to see.
Yeah, I know. Well, I feel like I saw that it was being released. I think it said like the end of this year, so I don't know if it's been filmed.
I don't think I mean, I would have loved if it did. I don't think though she's been like really seen with any cameras, So
Yeah, I don't think they've started.
it's kind of a bummer because honestly, St. Bart's, like that would have been a great behind the scenes episode. Like I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe they have been a little bit. I don't know. Or maybe she'll just have to create more fun events for us to watch.
That's true. So yeah, I mean, excited for her. I just think that this girl is like a powerhouse. And it just seems like she keeps, of all of the influencers that have come out of, TikTok, and there's been like a lot, she is far and above she's in a different stratosphere.
What you think then even like Charlie D'Amelio or whatever her name is?
Definitely. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, actually, well, that's interesting because Charlie D'Amelio, if you think about it, actually took almost the exact same track before Alix Earle. She became huge on TikTok. I hadn't thought about this. Then she did go on Dancing with the Stars. She won. And then she did do a TV show
Oh, did it fail?
it was like, and it was her family. It was like the D'Amelio family. What did that air on? I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to,
don't like her as much.
she doesn't have the personality.
Yeah,
Alex has
she's good
more
at
of,
dance,
yep,
but that's kind of it.
1000%. So her reality show was the D'Amelio show. Guess what channel?
Hulu,
Hulu.
nailed it.
Okay, so it was on for 3 seasons. 2021 to 2023, officially canceled June 2024. The Earls are going to be way more entertaining.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep your eyes peeled, end of the year.
1000. Moving on, we have some music news. Harry Styles is coming out with some new music. His new album, Kiss All the Time Disco Occasionally, is set to come out on March 6th. He just released his latest single last week called Aperture. He is also starting in May of 2026. He's going to be performing at 50 cities across the globe, including 30 shows at Madison Square Garden in New York City. What did you think of the new single, Aperture?
I thought it was okay. I mean, it doesn't really have like a ton of lyrics. It was okay.
Not my favorite.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to get a read. Did you see the thing? Like, I think it was on John Mayer. He was like interviewing with John Mayer, and he was saying that like I have spent the last few years like wanting to be the fan in the audience to like experience it from the other side. So apparently he's been like going to shows and stuff on the dance floor, and he said he didn't even always wear a disguise.
Could you imagine?
Seriously.
Seriously.
I
Like,
feel like I wouldn't believe it.
no, truly. Yeah, I agree. I think if I saw Harry Styles at a club just dancing with like no security, just having a good time, I'd be like, that's a great Harry Styles look like.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I could see how he would get away with that. But apparently that's supposed to be like the inspiration behind the album.
Well, I didn't see that, but I did see that he said like it was also inspired by like he traveled a lot to Ibiza, Italy, Berlin, and that I'm pretty sure I read that he was like, I really want this to be like a great dance album. People should be ready to
Yeah.
dance. I'm here for that. I mean, I loved on his last album, some of the best songs on that album, I think, were like the really upbeat ones, like Music for a Sushi
A sushi
Restaurant.
restaurant. Yeah, that was a good
Yep.
one.
As It Was, Late Night Talking. Like those were
Is
all,
Golden's on that one? I like that one.
I think that is, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
You're so golden. Yeah.
Then
I can't believe that came out so long ago.
I
Oh no, it's
know.
not. Golden's not on it.
What was on his last album?
Music for a Sushi Restaurant, Late Night Talking. Oh yeah, I know that one. Grape Juice, As It Was, Daylight, Little Freak, Matilda, Cinema,
Oh yeah.
Daydreaming. I think I liked his last album, but like better, the one that has like watermelon sugar.
Yeah, Fine Line. That
Um,
one has Golden.
yeah, that's what's golden. But yeah, no, I actually though also think this is a very interesting move and could be, I don't know, it could signal like a shift in the entertainment like touring industry because he's doing the only US shows he's doing are like 30 or 31 at Madison Square Garden. Like that's it. So it's definitely like a you come to him type of deal. And I think his last one, he definitely did like 10 shows at Madison Square Garden or something.
Totally. That's a really good
Um,
call. I mean, like, if I was a celebrity, doing a residency is, I definitely think the way to be. Like, touring seems
yeah.
so brutal.
Yeah. It's like, why not?
It's like, when you were younger and you thought that like traveling for work was the best thing ever. Like, when you first started working, you were like, oh, I
Hmm.
get to travel for work, whatever. And it sounds glamorous. And then if you start doing it regularly, you're like, this is the actual worst.
I could
That's
see
how I
that.
envision a music equivalent, touring, like seems maybe it could be fun, but then once you start doing it, it must be legit exhausting.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, it's probably like such a blast, but yeah, also like so hard at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see how tickets are priced. I bet they're going to be crazy expensive.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to go see him though. I've never seen just Harry. We saw 1D, but Harry would be great.
I would love to see Harry. I love Harry.
I love the way he interacts with his audience.
Yeah, I just love him so much. I think he's so cute. Oh, I also liked how he was like, I don't know if, did you watch the video? Music video?
No.
It was weird. Didn't really bring anything. But he does like do this pretty cool dance at the end. And I feel like he's like, when he started on 1D, like he didn't play instruments. He didn't really dance. I don't even know that they like really wrote a lot of the music, but I remember when he came out with like his first album, it was like he learned to play a couple instruments and like now he's learning how to dance. So go Harry.
Go off, Harry. Also, props to him for like if you're going to do a residency, I feel like the place that's always been the residency place is Vegas. Who
Mm,
wants to live in Vegas?
yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's better to go to New York, like especially I mean, he probably has a very big like European following, even though I don't know why they wouldn't just go see him in Europe, but it'd be easier for them to go to New York.
I would 1000% rather live in New York for a month,
Yeah.
especially in
Oh,
May,
yeah. Yeah.
than
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah. 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 If it was
But
like now, maybe not, but Vegas would be a depressing place to live, though. I take that back.
I would not do well in Vegas. I hate Vegas. It's just
Yeah.
not for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think like props to him for making that move. Plus, his girl Zoe Kravitz is a New York gal. So obviously he's going to want to stay with his girl.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I wonder if those two are going to be endgame.
I honestly don't know. I don't think so. I feel like I don't see him like ever being really endgame with anyone.
I could see that too.
Or
But
like being with someone but in like an open relationship or something.
it would be hard. But at the same time, I feel like they both have this certain level of just like cool.
It's true.
I feel like they would have good like music taste or like have really random art house movie recommendations. Not shit that I like,
Yeah.
but
Or have like a really cool apartment. Yeah.
definitely like going to art galleries and stuff on the reg.
No, I see that.
Yeah.
I'm just dying to know if he's going to Taylor's wedding.
I mean, yeah, probably because of her. So, but yeah, I'm like, even though I don't like Aperture, I'm down for this new album. And if it's a dance album, I'm very optimistic. And honestly, like if tickets were reasonable, I would totally go to New York to see him.
Oh, same. That would be so fun.
That would be so fun. Oh,
I
you know
would
what would
definitely go.
I hope he brings out 1D at some of the shows.
Oh my God. Don't even like tempt me with that.
If we could see Niall and Harry,
Oh, I would love that so much.
I would love that so much.
I really just care about Niall. Don't bring Zayn. Don't like him.
Yeah, don't care
Liam's
about
dead.
saying. Ouch.
And sorry. And Louis he's just average.
He's mid, as the
Yeah,
kids say.
he's mid. Yeah. So, but yeah, Niall. I also saw, so there is an official 12 song track list too.
Let's hear it.
12 songs, just like Life of Showgirl. Aperture is number one. American Girls, Ready, Set, Go. Are You Listening Yet? Taste Back, The Waiting Game, Season 2, Weight Loss, Coming Up Roses, Pop, Dance No More, Paint by Numbers, and Carla's Song.
What is the weight loss
Weight
season
Loss, Season 2, Weight
two?
Loss? I know. That's very strange.
What in the world could that even be referencing?
I mean, maybe it's like referencing how like, shows will like blow up and then like the people like get fit, skinny.
Maybe. I mean, I had no idea what aperture was until
I
I
didn't either. I
Googled
had to
it.
Google it.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, it's basically like a photography term that it talks about controlling the light that you let in.
Hmm.
Honestly, a pretty good metaphor.
I think I'm the most excited for American Girls. I want to know what that one is.
I'm excited about Clara's song because I just like whenever there's a specific person referenced in a song.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Well, comes out I think March 6th or something, first week in March.
sweet. We'll be listening. We'll be recapping. So
Sure will.
see you in March, Harry. Our last topic, and then we're going to do another Traitors recap of episode 6, the one that we didn't talk about on Friday, is the Oscar noms came out this week. The big names on everyone's lips, Sinners. Sinners has the most Oscar nominations ever with 16 nominations. It's record breaking. And behind them is One Battle After Another with 13 nominations. And then a tie at 9 nominations is Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, and Sentimental Value. Haven't seen a single one.
I was gonna say, to be perfectly honest, I haven't seen any of these, so can't really comment. But yeah, so Sinners achieved 16 nominations, the most for a single film, surpassing Titanic
Oh, that's a bummer.
and La La Land. But yeah, I mean, Sinners, I looked it up. It does look like it's like an interesting, I feel like it's like a new kind of like, modernizing take on what is it, like horror and is
Vampire
it
culture.
comedy?
I really don't know anything about it. All I know is that Michael B. Jordan plays two twins and it's like they're vampires or like zombies or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, of all of them, I do actually want to watch Sinners and I do want to watch Marty Supreme.
I want to watch Frankenstein.
Oh, that's like the last one I want to watch.
Oh, why? I mean, such like a famous story.
It just, I never read Frankenstein as a kid. Like I never cared.
Yeah, I didn't really either.
So I think more Sinners, honestly, the draw for me for Sinners, if I'm being completely honest, is the fact that it's Michael B. Jordan and Haley
Yeah.
Steinfeld.
Oh, Haley Steinfeld's in it too.
Yeah, Haley Steinfeld's one of the, like, I think she's like the main girl in it. And I love her. And, obviously she's going through it because her husband couldn't make it happen with Bill's Mafia. So we got to support. So that's the one I want to see. And then I want to see Marty Supreme just because I do actually think that Timothée Chalamet has like a real chance at winning the Oscar. He won one of the other ones. I don't think he won Golden Globe, but like Critics' Choice or something.
hmm
So if he does win, I want to see it. And I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I don't think he's won an Oscar yet.
He hasn't.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, Sinners is categorized as horror slash action.
Nice.
Not typically the genres I gravitate toward, but
And you're right, though. They're not typically like combined.
yeah, I feel like it's like a serious topic, but also like not like funny, but yeah, like there's like the supernatural element to it. I don't know. I could see why it would be nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah, I definitely would have to watch. I think the best actor category is pretty stacked because it is Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leo, obviously, for One Battle After
Mhm.
Another. One person who I don't know, but I want to say that he won the Golden Globe, Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent, and then Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that's stacked.
that's stacked. So we'll see who's going to win there. And same on like Best Actress. Those are the only categories I pulled were Best Actor and Actress. But Emma Stone, Begonia, Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Renee, I'm going to mispronounce his name, Renee Rancy, Sentimental Value, Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue, and Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. I do know that Jessie Buckley is like, I think, pretty heavily favored to win that for Hamnet.
Oh,
But
really? Yeah, I feel like that movie has been talking, like it's been everywhere.
I want to see that one. I actually think I would like that one since it's, like about William Shakespeare.
Yeah, yeah, I would probably like that one too. I'm looking at the one that Kate Hudson is in. I don't remember this.
I think it was kind of like an indie. Same with Rose Byrne. I don't think either of them were like necessarily thinking that they'd get nominated.
Wow, good for them. Yeah, I when I Googled it, it said major surprises. Kate Hudson earned her second nomination over 25 years after her first.
What was her first Almost Famous?
She must not have won. I mean, I hope she wins an Oscar.
Yeah, I have no beef with Kate Hudson.
Yeah, and I feel like she's like a legit actor. Yeah, almost famous. But yeah, this is an example. I don't know why we have to have a man and a female character or category, but whatever.
I'm just not, I've realized I'm really not much of a movie gal. I'm more TV.
Same. Yeah.
And unless it's an event, unless it's like I mean, The Housemaid was perfect. That was fun. We read the book.
Yeah.
And, or, like the Wicked of it all, like that type of event, or like a
hmm
Barbieheimer, that something like that. It's probably unlikely that I'm gonna like seek out a movie.
Yeah. No, I agree. Especially Oscar movies. I feel like I never know any of the Oscar movies.
I feel like oftentimes they're art house movies. They're
Yeah.
I just, and I don't really necessarily care about like the cinematography. Like I'm much
Yeah.
more I'm gonna like a movie based on if I like the characters and like their chemistry. I don't necessarily care about. That's why I don't think I've ever really liked action movies because like special effects and stuff like that just doesn't
Oh,
get me going.
yeah, I don't give a shit about that.
Don't care. Speaking of Wicked, though, that was another storyline. The Wicked for Good was totally snubbed. Didn't get a single nomination, not even for
Oh, wow.
music.
You saw it, right? Was it good?
Yeah, it was great. I did like it. I liked it a lot. I mean, I would have thought if they were to get an Oscar nom, it would be for a song or maybe like set design or costume or something because it was so elaborate.
Hmm.
But I do agree that like there was nothing. It was a good movie and it was like a nice movie if you are a Wicked fan, but I don't think it necessarily had to be like an Oscar nom.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think like commercial success, like how it performs commercially, should be like taken into account a little bit more, though, if I'm being perfectly honest.
I think that's a fair criticism.
Yeah, like I feel like in the Grammys they do like a decent job of that.
I think that's why it was nice to see Sinners get so many because Sinners was a huge box office hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was like a
Oh,
huge hit
so
for them,
good.
doing better there. But
We'll see, I
anywho,
guess.
last order of business, we're going to talk a little Traitors. I loved episode 6.
I will be perfectly honest, I didn't watch it, but I Googled it. I know what happens.
Okay. Then we can make it brief. Big highlights, like the first thing we left off on episode 5. We didn't know if the murders were going to be able to, or the traitors were going to be able to murder because we didn't know if everyone had grabbed a shield, or if anyone had grabbed a shield at the previous challenge. Turns out no contestant took a shield. So everyone was protected that night from a murder. So we didn't get a murder at the beginning of the episode, which brought us right to the round table, which basically happened like immediately, which was kind of unusual for the show setup. This was like my favorite round table. Basically, there was 3 people that they were focusing on. So there was like a group of 8 people, Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir, the 2 figure skaters.
Hmm.
They got together with Kristen, the girl from Top Chef. But they were trying to create a group of 8. And basically, Johnny was the mastermind. And he was like, if we get 8 faithfuls together to vote, then we can control the vote at this round table. And we can get out not Ron, who they wanted to wait on. They wanted to go for Colton because Colton had been causing such a ruckus in the past
Mm,
2 weeks.
mm,
In theory, a very good idea.
yeah.
And this is really what's interesting, I thought, because they wanted to include Rob, our guy,
Hmm.
and Candace in the group, but not
Um,
Lisa, which shows me that
oh,
they think that those 2 are faithful. So they're in like a better position.
yeah. Yeah.
But they couldn't like get the people in time. Rob, the star of this episode was Rob. He was the star. You go.
Yeah, so he voted for Lisa Renna to get out. Is that what
Yeah.
happened?
Yes, he voted against his fellow traitor at the round table. So at the round table, basically like Johnny and Tara and their crew kind of start to bring up the points about Colton. There's still though this like big group of people that want to get out Ron, and then Colton kind of because his back's against the wall starts throwing Lisa Rinna's name out there. And his argument against her was, I know you're a housewife. I know you're outspoken. You haven't said anything at the round tables. This is very weird behavior for you. Dorinda
Mm,
even agrees.
mm, yeah. You're onto something, Colton. Finally.
It's right. It's not a bad point.
Yeah.
And he starts to get people to think it could be Lisa. Also because Lisa voted Portia out roundtable 1. And like, it's kind of, I guess, an unknown truth that housewives don't go against housewives. And
Mm,
Lisa did week 1.
mm. Yeah, she's
So
definitely the weakest link.
definitely, definitely. And I thought Rob honestly played it perfectly because he had been saying all day he didn't think it was Ron. And he had a really sweet scene with Ron where he like befriended him and he talked about how like he thinks Ron's just an introvert and how he was like that when he was younger. And like sometimes the most lonely place you can be is in a crowded room because no one understands you.
Yeah.
And that's how Ron feels. It was honestly so
Oh,
sweet.
so sad.
No, I know. And we just like Rob is just the best.
Hmm.
So he was like, and you can see in his confessional, he's like, I don't know what to do right now because I've openly been saying to people that I don't think it's Ron. And then I guess he's had like, which they hadn't really shown before, I guess he's had like a pretty obvious relationship with Colton. So it would have looked really weird had he gone back on either of those people at the round table.
Mm,
So he voted Lisa, which honestly, like long run, he's playing chess, not checkers. That is the best move he could have done. It pissed off his traitors, but now people, if Lisa does get voted out, Rob looks like a faithful because he voted against her,
yeah.
and it separates them.
Yeah.
I loved that moment.
I could see how that would be a strategic move. I mean, that's what I thought kind of more first. Like, I don't know. I saw that there was like a deep divide in their alliance. Like, did they actually like fight or talk about it?
They really didn't have time afterwards because how the episode ended was Ron did end up getting eliminated, but it was by like one vote. So, it was really close.
Mm.
So Alan, the host, tells the traitors, okay, you're going to do a murder in plain sight, kind of like they did the episode before. And what they have to do is one of them has to wear this really ornate jewel pendant thing to the banquet that night. He says he's hosting a banquet. And so the person who's wearing it has to get another faithful to touch it. And the person who touches it is going to be murdered.
Oh.
I
So
know.
the traitors know this, but the faithfuls don't know this.
Right.
Mm.
And Lisa is going to be the one to wear it. And the traitors really didn't have time to like talk about who they were going to murder. They met quickly in the kitchen, and Rob basically said, like, I couldn't vote against Colton. I couldn't vote against Rob. Like, I just had to protect myself for like the optics. And he said to Lisa, he goes, I don't think you should murder someone who voted to get rid of you. You should vote first. You should murder someone who voted to like get rid of Ron or something.
Mm.
So smart. But they of course ended it on a cliffhanger. The banquet is going to be the next episode. And it has been said in many interviews that this episode is like the wow episode. Something big happens at the banquet.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better. I feel like now that there's fewer people.
Yeah. So I'm very curious to see what happens there. But I just thought so far that Rob voting for Lisa was like the biggest shocker moment of the season. It was the best moment of the season thus far.
Yeah. Yeah. Go Rob. He should date Alix Earle. They would be so good together.
Renee. Yes. Oh my God. That's such a great like take.
Yeah, he's definitely attractive enough.
Oh my God. But do you think she would want to be with like a snake wrangler from Alabama? I don't know. She's a Miami girl.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I mean, from the South.
If you met someone who was like a legit snake wrangler,
Oh, so that's his job?
that's what he does. He wrangles snakes.
What does that even mean?
I think it's like if people have like snakes in their vicinity or something, he'll come get them out.
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. He was on Love Island, right? That's his thing.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Wait, can you just explain to me one thing though? The shield thing. I feel like I don't understand that.
So in the challenges where they, compete to get money that they'll ultimately keep at the end of the show, either the traitors or the faithfuls, in most of those challenges, they have a thing called a shield. Think of it like Survivor immunity. So if they win the shield, then they can't be murdered that night. But the way that the last challenge worked, which, yeah, it's a good call. The last challenge basically was like kind of a twist. They said, you can take a shield and someone will get murdered, or you have the option that no one takes a shield and no one gets murdered. So it was like a bit of a Pandora's box. Is someone going to be selfish and go for number one and take a shield and then everyone else is at risk? Or does everyone stick together and no one takes a shield and then no one can be murdered? And we didn't know at the start of this episode if someone had taken a shield. They definitely made it seem like Colton might have, but he didn't. Everyone stuck to their word. So there was no murder at the beginning of the episode, and it went straight into the round table where they voted someone out.
Oh, good. Well, that's smart of them.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, well, boy, we'll see on Thursday night.
I know. We'll see. It's going to be great. So we'll recap it. Yeah, we are going to be back on Wednesday with a great guest episode, and then Friday for another pop culture episode.
But yeah, make sure to like us, follow us, comment at us at snitchinpod on TikTok and Instagram. Go to our website, snitchinpodcast.com, and tell everyone you know about us.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.